Ooh, hello, pizza motherfucker literally showed up immediately. Music is probably too high, hold on. Let me just check my volume real quick. Alright, pizza, let me know if the volume balance is fine. Let me know if the game volume is fine, if my voice volume is also fine, combined with the music. Testing, there's music going on, I'm japping 1, 2, 3. Let me know if the volume levels are fine. Still drunk from the party since we passed the finals, nice. I'm gonna lower the music a little bit because it's still like probably too distracting for me. Alright, I just adjusted the volumes, so now we have music. I changed the volume of my voice a little bit. Let me know if this is better. The thing is, just today I ended up readjusting some settings regarding my microphone. So it was muffled quite a bit for the last few days, so now I want to know if it's normal or adequate. You guys let me know. Is this game still going on or I haven't played in 2 months? Wow, same. I took a break for like 6 weeks, bro. But yeah, game's still alive because every single motherfucker who is addicted to spending money in this game are still playing for the slop, so. Yeah, I have the volume of the music just a little bit low because I just want to concentrate a little bit easier, so to say. And if it's too loud, it's just distracting for me. Serbia will grow stronger. I was flying it around earlier on test drive. It actually looks really fucking cool. Where is it? This one? Yeah. That honestly looks really sick. These bombs are kind of goated. Go to sim. Because I'm a man, I should be playing sim. That's a sexy ass voice from the crew. Let's add one here. Here's the other one. No! Wrong. Fuck, what are you doing? Plane, what are you doing? There. Last one. I don't see any fucking marker for... Yeah, it doesn't have any hot elements. Unfortunate. So just trying out the new mechanic for placing points of interest. You can actually fire some weapons that have GPS guidance through this method, and they're gonna have lock-on after launch. So this is like a kind of niche trick. So these bombs or these missiles have man-in-the-loop guidance, and they also have GPS. So something you can do is you can fire the missiles. I'm gonna point the seeker towards their sky so the seeker doesn't lock anything initially. I'm gonna fire 3 of them. Where are they? Did they turn already? Well, they should be locking onto those guys, so those missiles are gonna do a whole 180. And their lock-on after launch should be locking onto those targets. Let's see if it actually works. Oh, one of them is going. Okay, so this one actually locked into the target correctly. So that missile did a whole 180 and the Seeker reacquired a target. So we'll see. They are missiles, they have a decently long burn time. So they probably shouldn't struggle too much on turning around. Oh, there's one. Oh, here comes the second one. And there's the last one. So you can literally launch these kind of weapons with this kind of thing. They will do a whole 180, or they can go over terrain, and then they will have automatic lock-on after launch. Because once the Seeker gets close enough to that location, if there's a target there, the Seeker is going to acquire it automatically. Duels? Hell no, I'm going to play easy. Victor 9K speak, did you test flight yet? I did a little bit, but well, I have really... They gave me a really dogshit pilot, so I don't really have a good feel on how it performs in reality. Oh, it has 64 countermeasures, alright. Somebody told me that the fucking flight model of this thing is actually really fucking good. Acceleration is really fucking violent, not gonna lie. On the deck, at least. How many Gs am I pulling? Where's the indicator? Overheating. I don't see any G indicator. I kind of want to have a better idea of how hard I'm pulling. But I don't know if you guys noticed, but every single MiG-29 got buffed. So all of the older MiG-29s now have around 1 degree per second better energy retention across the board. Either sustained turn rate or gain rates or just energy retention while pulling. Like, they're basically all like 1 degree per second better across the board. So that makes them really fucking angry at high speeds, because they retain speed so fucking much you can just raid fight really aggressively. But at slow speed it's still really abysmal because it has no lift. So kind of still. G's should be in the HUD. Okay, hold on, let me try again then. 29K beats F-16 ATF, goes to the top of the 27SM. I would not come to any conclusions yet, because I would actually like that outcome to be determined by people who actually know how to duel. And I do not care about ARB before any of you guys jump to, oh, fucking Willie Walrus said that this plane is fucking... I don't care. I make sim content, I play sim and stream sim for my friends, and whatever topic of discussion there is about the game, I usually approach it from the perspective of sim. So ARB, I don't give a fuck about. Where are the Gs? I don't see any Gs. Maybe I'm retarded. No, I don't think I am, no. I don't remember seeing Gs. G indicator on MiG-29 HUD. On the HUD itself. It's usually like a little dial in here that has AOA indicator too. Oh, this one might be the AOA. No, that's the pitch rate. Or the pitch itself. This one is the AOA, I think. Yeah, this one seems to be the AOA. the one on the right is the pitch. How many angles of pitch pointing my nose. Yeah, this has to be AOA. There's no fucking way to start Gs. Like, it's never gonna reach like 20 something Gs anyway. Yeah, alright. I'm actually gonna restart the game because I'm gonna get rid of this piece of shit. I might try 29A. I did earlier, it felt a little bit better, but still kind of a struggle if you get slow too early. Yeah, every single MiG-29 got buffed, but the ones that are significantly better are the K and DM. So these have a way better flight model than any other of the MiG-29s. So I don't think StatShark is entirely accurate. I think StatShark might be overestimating the performance of these vehicles, these MiG-29s overall. But the lift boundary seems better, so slow speed performance is going to be a little bit more aggressive. You will be able to pull more Gs across more speeds overall. Energy retention, of course, is going to be better. Like, StatShark says that this thing should be the shit out of the 27SM, but Sergey told me that that's not the case, that it kind of feels like it stands a chance, but it doesn't necessarily like beat it. So I don't really have a accurate assessment about this plane because, well, I don't fucking have it. Maybe I will soon. I have 12 hours of premium left to grind this thing. Oh, I fucking played a match earlier and all my XP went towards this fucking piece of shit. Alright. Gonna restart the game real quick, hold on. I'm still here, I'm just restarting the game. Imagine playing War Thunder in 2026 and not playing Sim, like that's just brain dead. Yeah, am I fucking right? Yeah, like fucking stupid retarded people playing inferior game modes, am I right? Like Sim is just the way to go. Sim is just so much better, dude. In RB, 29K does go toe-to-toe with 27SM. Interesting, okay. That's really fucking sick. I'm gonna be honest, that's really fucking sick. So I think the only planes that are above the 29K, 29M, and the flankers are basically F2 and Eurocanards. So F2 and the J10A are like kind of on the same level, in my opinion. F2 is easier to fly, of course, but J10A and F2 are like somewhere, definitely somewhere up there. And then above them, there's the Gripen, the Eurofighter, the Rafale, and whatnot. So MiG-29s, at least the modern MiG-29s, they seem to be up there in that case. Okay. Wrong button. Hola Jailo, todo bien. Todo súper bien. Aquí estoy desperdiciando mi tiempo jugando este juego de mierda, pero bueno, de modo. Does this thing... Oh, you get the ECM. Oh, that HUD is fucked up. Okay. Oh, okay, so I can switch between... Alright. It gives me a HUD indicator of where the SPAs are. But also there's... there's contacts that just show up on your radar, like your radar is tracking something. And it's because the ESM is kind of like a radar function that is always on. So whenever I detect radar radiation, like that ADAS. You can see I'm tracking the ADAS, but if I switch to my radar and I start scanning or whatever, I'm still tracking it. Oh no, I'm gonna get shot down. Here comes the missile. No! This is weird. I think if anyone wants to bother, we should start making bug reports regarding these issues on Sim, because the patch is still hot. The developers usually pay a little bit closer attention more often to bug reports and just bugs overall when the patch is still hot. So if we wanna get shit fixed, we might as well just start making bug reports already for Sim, because otherwise they're just gonna get ignored forever. 29k rate seems to be better than 27SM due to its insane engine thrust, and the fact that it's basically an F2 MiG-29. Can't wait for the MiG-25, MiG-35, which is 1.5 tons lighter. It's lighter, okay. Al menos eres bueno en el juego. Podría ser peor. Podría ser un normie como nosotros y perder el tiempo siendo malos. Eso es verdad, sí. Alright. I'm trying to figure out what do I want to play today. By the way, the radar on the F2 is still bugged, so that's great. Oh, I also got this little toy recently. And it's spaded, basically. How about I give this motherfucker a spin? It's 14.0 a day. Ah, shouldn't be an issue. What the fuck? Okay. Holy mother of Slop. 14 players versus 10. Do I join the chaos? I think I should join the chaos. I don't have any boosters, right? Which one should I join? The super saturated one or the slightly lower pop? I'll let you guys decide. ESM doesn't have IFF either, and you can switch ESM targets. You can switch, but you have to manually click on them, which is annoying. Did they give NCTR in cockpit to planes like they said they would? I have no idea. I don't even know if they actually said that. Save red. Yeah, I plan to save red. I'm gonna play Japan on red. This one is filling up. When you join, they'll leave. That is kind of a true. Man, how about we try to save this one? Let's see if we can kick some guys out, turn the match around. Although in the Gripen is gonna be really difficult because I literally have very little combat endurance. I don't have a lot of missiles. Like I cannot really get that many kills. I cannot really have such a big impact in the game. But for 1v1s, it's probably one of the strongest planes I could ever be using, really. Gripen. This should be the very first match I play in the Gripen when I'm actually spaded, and I'm also streaming to you guys. Lots of F-18s. Okay, so these motherfuckers have M120s. I forgot. Okay. Like usually when I play 13-7, you get a ping from an F-18, and you know for a fact it's not gonna have M120s. They only have Sparrow, so it's literally free kills. Hey, we have more joiners. Yeah, we need reinforcements to fucking violate all of these guys. They need to be destroyed. It's time to play the PvP part of the game. Whether their feelings get hurt or not. These dudes are on the deck. There's someone here. What's that? Surveillance? No, that's not a surveillance. Right there. Oh, hold on, there's somebody else close. Is somebody shooting at him? Somebody's shooting at him, yeah. He just died. Okay. I see some smoke down there. Oh yeah. I found another bad guy on the deck. Okay, let's go dunk on him. It's right there. I don't know if he's gonna have enough range. I think it will. Yeah, it's gonna hit him. He did. Oh, somebody else. He's turning towards me. He found me. Got immediately tunnel vision at me. He probably tried to fire an IM, but pre-flaring prevented his launch. Somebody else in there. Somebody just merged. Hello. This guy... medium high. This is a really useful HMD. I see a couple of them. Okay. Come on, radar. Stop being retarded. Pick him up. He was literally right there. Fucking pick him up already. What's happening? There's... this radar is just... Is this missile coming at me or no? Like the radar showed me one person, and then showed me two, and then showed me three. But I only ever had visual on one of them, so I don't really know exactly what happened there. Maybe I got bamboozled by chaff. There's a bad guy in front. There. That's a stray missile. Okay, both of them are running away. One of them seems to be recommitting. He's right... okay, he turned around. He's firing at somebody. Let's see if we can dunk on top of him while he is distracted. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. he is. Oh, that one's not fucking tracking. Okay. That's a Hornet. Lock him to let him know I'm on his ass. Goodbye. Should I say goodbye again? Huh? Goodbye. Uh-oh. That's not good. Not good. Okay, there was another one. And the fucking retard that I shot at is not dead yet. Oh, never mind, he is. I like this plane, but I also don't really like. I don't like having so little missiles. And I also have 9Ms, which I try to use whenever possible, so that just means I just have to chase people a little bit more. On other planes with more missiles, like the infrareds, are slightly more optional, because you just have so much of the other stuff anyway, but this thing is nah. Nope. Also, F-16Cs are now gonna be more annoying to deal with because they have data link now. Well, they have the Rafale HMD, well, the A-10's HMD, so they can see friendlies. So anyone smart would be ratting on them, and probably should be ratting on them. It'd be kind of stupid to not do so and take advantage of the HMD, especially at this VR. Oh no. Why does my plane keep pitching down? Hold on. Okay, no, the axis is good. Kind of feels like I have some correction going on. I don't know. I also noticed this on another plane I was flying earlier. I don't know what it is. Kind of feels like the plane is just pitching down by itself, even though I'm not doing anything. But also my keyboard is fine. It doesn't have any ghost inputs. That's a lot of people. And all of them multipathing. Oh, that's a teammate, hold on. This guy is being chased by a bunch of people. Dude, why can't this radar not maintain proper fucking lock on the bad guys, bro? What is wrong with this fucking radar? How difficult is it to do your fucking job? There's two of them there, like dogfighting. Hold on. This one is a bad guy, he's coming head on. He doesn't multipath, he's gonna eat it. He's probably multipathing already. Yeah, that's the water. Yeah, of course he is multipathing. Don't. F-15. Oh no. No idea if he fired at me or not. Seems like he didn't. Yeah, that looks very American. That's a missile. He ate it. Flanker. Couple teammates, I think. I'm just gonna assume they're teammates. Otherwise, they would be hitting each other already. Okay, Hornet taking off from runway. I mean, aircraft carrier. I see him. Man, I fucking hate this map. I just fucking hate having useless missiles because every one in their fucking mother is multi-pathing. Well, get fogged, bro. Now I'm gonna go camp your carrier because fuck you. F-15, hold on. Vertical notch his ass. I see him, he's right there, he's pitching up. He notched my shit, but now I'm on his ass. You spend way too much time defending. Oh, I'm gonna catch him. Never mind. Somebody else there, hold on. Might be LARPer taking off from a carrier. I know I'm low on fuel, but I don't fucking care. This thing has great fuel economy regardless. And I ping myself, maybe, in case there's somebody shooting at this dude, they don't kill me. Look at this motherfucker literally skimming the water. He got splashed. I snipe his pilot from the rear. Bye-bye. A bunch of these guys are literally just multipathing, but doesn't look like they know what to do once the merge happens, because this guy just got blown up by fucking 9M. You should be pre-flaring from way earlier. Like, the whole point of pre-flaring is not necessarily to defeat the missile, is to prevent it from launching in the first place. That's a teammate. Sinful is now using a joystick? No, I'm not. Still mouse and keyboard. There they are. There's one. You know what? I'm gonna commit suicide. I want some fucking action. I don't care if I die. I'll see if I can merge with this dude. He wants the merge, I'll give it to him. There's two of them in the conga line. This one is flying past me. And this one, I'm gonna merge with him right now. See, these guys don't even react to me, bro. Slow. Bro has the air brake out. Careful with the fuel. I noticed the fuel just now. Don't worry. No, no, my kill. How dare you? All right. Boring. Wanted to gun kill him. Probably it's already asked many times, but what's your opinion on new F14? How do I answer this question without sounding rude? And like if I'm repeating the same opinion as everybody else? I think it's a absolutely fucking retarded cash grab. They literally took the F-14B, solved, quote unquote solved, a couple of its issues, like the radar and not having a 9Ms. Well, they are now selling you the solution for 80 bucks, kind of. They also bought the Phoenix, so not only did the plane receive a 9Ms because a premium was coming, they also bought the Phoenix because a premium was coming. And they are selling you the plane with an all-aspect pulse Doppler radar. You're paying literally 80 bucks for a copy-paste plane that only has one single difference, and this is the radar. That's it. And I don't know what to tell you. Right now, like I just have accumulated so many different opinions just today about this game's player base that I don't really know if I should bother rambling about it just now. Because nothing is ever gonna happen. Nothing is gonna change. As long as people keep feeding Gaijin and paying money for the slop they make, they will keep doing it. But a lot of people in this game are literally addicted to spending money on the game. I found it funny that they buffed the Phoenix to make it more obvious to buy the F-14D. Yeah, of course, it's the exact same reason they gave it the fucking A9M too. They also gave it to the 14B so people would shut the fuck up for once. But the actual reason they did it, you know. To sell the new funny vehicle. This entire year, like, my perspective of this game has changed so fucking drastically. Because probably some of you, like, I probably have a few regular viewers that watch most, if not all, my streams and hang out and whatnot. But you'll probably be familiar with my kind of like my disappointment regarding top tier this whole year, mainly because Iron Dome affecting Sim. So, like, one of the conclusions I reached around February or March this year was that Iron Dome is literally making top tier unplayable. So that's an aspect of top tier gameplay that just makes it unplayable for me. And I stopped playing top tier completely. Like, I don't play anything above 14.0. So that meant that, well, if the gameplay is absolutely dog shit and this company is not gonna do jack shit about it, then there is absolutely no point on me playing top tier. And if there's no point on playing top tier, what's the purpose of grinding? Like, you're paying 80 bucks for a premium vehicle that you think you need and you think you want because you want to grind your way to the top. However, when you reach the top, that's the kind of absolute fucking dog shit that's waiting for you. Take a look at the fucking top tier gameplay, dude, on any game mode, really. That is your reward at the end of the line. That's literally the reward that's waiting for you after grinding for weeks or months. Probably maybe years if you actually have a job and you're busy and you don't spend as much money in the game. But you would be spending weeks or months grinding towards top tier, and this is the kind of dog shit that waits for you at the end of the line. That's the carrot on the stick that you thought you always wanted. So you pay $80 for a fucking premium only to reach the most dog shit state the game has ever been. And that's top tier. Definition of slop. What are you shooting at? So, yeah, my stance regarding this game changed drastically this year. I've never really been, like, positive about the game. Like, where is this F6? Where? This one? Uh-oh. I don't think he's close enough to fire an 9M at me. Let me make sure it's actually this dude. It is, okay. So my stance regarding this game changed drastically this year. Like, I always knew top tier was absolute dog shit, but you know, I still try to play it because I still somehow find it enjoyable and whatnot. But Iron Dome just made me realize, like, hey, these motherfuckers care so little about actual fucking gameplay issues that this game has, that top tier is literally not worth playing for me. And because it's not worth playing, it's not worth grinding towards. And because it's not worth grinding towards, then what's the fucking point of spending money in the game and buying premiums, right? I have so many planes in my account, top tier planes, that have been sitting in there collecting dust because I literally refuse to play top tier entirely. Like, I was really excited at the beginning of this year to get the SU-30 MKM because I was like, damn, it's my favorite plane and I'll finally be able to use it against everyone who is spamming the Russian flankers. I will be able to use flanker against flanker and, you know, kill people with their own medicine, so to say. Uh-oh. So I was really fucking excited about the fucking SU-30 MKM. Oh, I'm dumping fuel, what the fuck? I was really excited about the SU-30 MKM, but then I realized, man, top tier is literally unplayable. What's the fucking point of grinding? If this is the kind of shit I'm gonna have to deal with. I don't even want to play the current top tier vehicles I have. I have the SM2, by the way. I don't even want to play the fucking SM2. So if I don't want to play the SM2, I think it's really obvious I'm probably not gonna be playing anything else. Where is this Gripen? I fucking hate this radar. I'm not enjoying this radar in the slightest. I don't know what is happening, but this Gripen is going to explode. Yeah, the fact that the Jak 130 doesn't get countermeasures while the Alpha Jet does is hilarious. I don't really know any lore regarding the Jak 130, so I cannot relate to your statement or talk about it. I lost my second engine. Oh no. I hate Gaijin for not adding fun modes. Well, a lot of people seem to hate on Gaijin, or they say they hate Gaijin for not adding new modes, and all of these motherfuckers keep spending money in the game. So the current state of the game is literally the player base's fault. As long as you keep spending money in the fucking game, you keep rewarding Gaijin for making Slop, this is what you get in return. Like, sorry, it's literally your guys' fault. And when I mean you guys, it's not necessarily like exactly you, but the player base overall. Anyone who spends money in this game, really. Like, I haven't spent a single dime in this game for like 1.5 years. And well, I don't really have the moral high ground to discuss any of this because I received some premium vehicles as a gift during the latest Christmas sales, and I accepted those gifts, and I've been playing with them. Like the Swiss Hornet, the Swiss Hornet, what else? Oh, the F2. I've been playing those too. So like technically, well, I didn't spend money in the game, but I did accept some gifts that were premium. So people basically ended up spending money in the game because of me, because they just wanted to give me a gift, whatever. But you cannot expect things to change if you keep rewarding Gaijin for the slop they keep making and for the things they don't make. Like, explain to me how that's supposed to make sense. And I get, like, there's people on this world that have a lot of money. There's people who have a significant amount of disposable income, and everyone is allowed to do whatever the fuck they want with it. That is very clear to every single one of us. However, what I think is absolutely fucking retarded is people who spend money in the game and they complain about the game, but they keep spending money. You understand what I'm saying? This fucking missile didn't even pull off the rail, bro. Please turn around, yes, turn around. So if you spend this much money in the game, and then you complain, but also then you keep spending money in the game, like you're a fucking idiot. Like, you can only do one of the two at a time. Nope. That's my mom. Nope. I'm sorry, Mom, I'm streaming. So honestly, I don't really know what to tell you about this current situation. Like, I think nothing is gonna change, really. Like, I have seen a bunch of videos from all the content creators that have spoken about it, and like, that's fine. Like, I agree with a lot of the points. Like, all the complaints about the game are absolutely valid. I think there was like one single thing that a content creator said that I disagree with, but I don't recall on top of my head what exactly it was. Anyway, but I've seen the complaints of all the community in the last week or the last couple of weeks. Like, a lot of people, a lot of content creators have made videos about it, speaking about what they think about the game and how the game is fucking slop and whatnot. I do agree with a lot of those complaints, and they're really valid. However, I don't think anything is going to change because of two reasons. Number one, as I just said, you have people who complain about the game but keep spending money on it regardless. So, you can only do one at a time. You're allowed to spend as much money as you want on the fucking game. Sure, like, nobody cares. And you should not care if people don't like you spending money. Like, it's your money. You have the money, they don't. You do whatever you want with your money. However, if you spend money in this game and then take your fucking big mouth and waste your time going onto forums or Discord servers or Reddit to complain about the game, to complain about the current slop that is going on with the community and all the videos and whatever, and then you keep spending money in the fucking game, then you know for a fact that you're part of the problem. Nothing is gonna change. So, you either spend money in the game or you complain. And if you do both, you're a fucking idiot. You're fucking stupid, actually. So, that's part number one. Like, the only way to make things change is to literally choke Gaijin's income. You just have to choke the only kind of feedback they will be willing to pay attention to. Like, you can just complain as much as you want about Gaijin, but if you keep giving them money, they are not gonna care. Like, all of your complaints on YouTube, all of your complaints on the community and whatnot, is feedback that is basically only heard by Gaijin. And because it's feedback that is only heard, it has no repercussions. They can basically just turn a deaf ear to it. They can just fucking ignore it. However, if you stop paying money to the game, you stop giving them your money. That is the only kind of feedback that they can feel. They cannot ignore it. But at the same time, like, it's not entirely the player base itself's responsibility to stop spending money in the game. I think content creators, mainly the big ones, also have a big part to play on it. Because all of these guys can make all the fucking videos they want about talking about the game and the current situation and whatnot, right? They can make all the videos they want. But then, the next day, they're just gonna make another video, or they're gonna keep streaming War Thunder, and they're gonna keep advertising it to new players. I think a lot of these content creators, like, again, like, their complaints are valid, and I understand the movement they kind of got going on and whatnot. But a lot of these content creators, some of them are like big enough to where they actually make a decent revenue off of YouTube, out of playing the game, out of making War Thunder's content. Like, there is money to be made when making content for this game. Like, audience can be really fucking big. You have content creators that have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, maybe probably a couple of content creators that come to mind have like 1 million and whatnot. Well, these guys, regardless if they have a job in real life or not, like, that income they get from YouTube is it's not insignificant. Like, they're probably not gonna be willing to let it go, right? So you will have a very big content creator with thousands of viewers or thousands of subscribers or maybe millions. Basically content creators that make a decent amount of money off of making content of this game, and that's a bunch of income they're not gonna let go of. So you can complain about the game, you can motivate all of this like movement, all of this like discomfort that the player base has regarding the game, whatnot. Sure, I guess the making the videos, spreading awareness is good and needed, but also it doesn't matter how much you influence the current active player base, you're still gonna be advertising the game, you're gonna be drawing newer players into the game, and they're gonna be spending money on the game too. So the only way for things to change, in my opinion, is one, the player base needs to be not stupid, and they need to stop spending money on the game they themselves don't like or criticize, because a lot of people are just addicted to spending money in this game. People really are so balls deep hooked into the grind that they basically just spend money regardless, even if they need a premium vehicle or not. Like, it's literally just a fucking game, whatever. But regardless if you want to spend money in the game or not, like, if you're not happy with it, why do you spend the money in the first place? Like, why not do something for a change? Like, that premium vehicle that you think you need, you actually don't. Look at the fucking kind of gameplay that is waiting for you at top tier. So the only way for things to change is, number one, players need to stop being stupid and choke Gaijin's income by not spending any money. That's the main way of doing it. Just don't spend money in the game. And the other thing that needs to happen is content creators should also stop advertising the game. But I see that as something really difficult, because again, a lot of these guys will want to continue making content about War Thunder because they get a decent amount of income out of it they don't want to abandon. I don't really know if the income is significant enough to where you can make a living out of making War Thunder's content. I think that might be a little bit far-fetched. I don't really know too much about how much money you can make out of War Thunder, but I would assume it's a decent amount. For some people, it might be enough to like make War Thunder their dedicated job, so to say. might be enough. And also, like, a lot of these content creators also get like sponsorships from different brands, so they get some money not exactly from the content itself, but from sponsorships. So, you know, War Thunder, basically just making content about War Thunder can make you money if you're big enough, if you're influential enough. But the thing is, these content creators that are so fucking big would also need to stop advertising the game. Like, if you want players to stop spending money in the game, then that's basically the active side of the player base, the people that already are playing and are already spending money in the game. You also need to choke the potential new players that could join the game and spend money in the first place, right? So there's like multiple like pathways that lead into Gaijin making money. And well, as long as they keep making money off of their slop, like, none of this shit is gonna matter. All of those fucking videos that content creators are doing, that they're not gonna do jack shit, bro. Hopefully that tracks. It did, yes. I also saw somebody like around there. I don't see him anymore. I might be blind. Oh, hello. Oh, somebody exploded really bad. That's scared. That's a Mirage. Okay, so that's a teammate. Somebody else shooting at me from this side. Where's the carrier? There's no carrier. Okay. Where is that missile coming from? Oh, I see F-18. Visual. Right there, just behind that cloud. On the deck. He is not multipathing? Go, my Antoni, kill him! Kill, 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 kill. That's going. That's going. Oh yeah. Somebody else coming. Couple guys. 2 F-15s. I'm only picking up one, so the other one has to be high up. Yeah, there he is. Right there. He's running away. How about this one? This one is coming head on. Let me just make sure real quick it's an actual enemy. It is. So, missile on that guy. Fire at me. I have so much AF, so much. And they're both running away. Excellent. Good thing is the Gripen has a really decent top speed, so I might actually be able to catch this guy. Actually, he's in the nest. Let's fucking give him another one. Oh, fuck. Okay, he's just died. And the other dude is like all the way there in fucking orbit. War Thunder CC has the same problem with World Tank CCs. 95% of them that are big enough to live off the game's content have the problem that even if there are issues, they cannot kill it. Yeah, well, they make a living out of it, so they cannot simply abandon the fucking slop. So they criticize the slot machine while also feeding it. It's a very, very similar issue to what I described, that people criticize the game while still spending money on it. Like a content creator can criticize the game all they want, but a lot of them are so big and influential, they are gonna be dragging so many new players into the game with their content. So whatever the fuck they have to say to the active player base is not gonna have any effect on the players that are yet to spend their money in the game. I will try to do a sneaky on this guy. Hopefully he doesn't see me. I don't think he does. Orbital strike A9M. Kill. Annihilate. Destroy. Bam. That is an enemy F-15 in orbit. Oh, if only I had like 500 pieces of chaff I can just use to easily get rid of that fucking missile that he just launched at me. Oh look, I'm gonna counterattack. I'm gonna do this. Oh, he's gonna be so cooked. He's gonna be so angry about that. He's gonna J out. Watch, he's gonna J out. It would be funny if he J's out. Boom. He did. Heated. There's still a decent amount of them, and all my team is low. Damn, we're putting in some really good work. Well fucking done, dude. Really well done, guys. We need to hurt their ego a little bit more so they leave the match. We should also be never mind, we cannot capture that point. They literally have it in front of the runway. Oh, by the way, other person, do you know I used to play War of Tanks somewhat competitively back in 2019 and before? The exact same shit that drove me away from continuing to play War of Tanks is the exact same shit that Gaijin is doing currently. Triangle versus triangle. Who wins? I think my triangle wins. He's going way too fast. He's compressing. Here he tries a reversal. Yeah, but I'm a Griffin, bro. Gun sight, please. Stop disrespecting me. There you go. What's the button for RTV? This one. That's probably a teammate, right? Looks like a flanker. This teammate. Stop ruining sim by playing OP vehicles. Yeah, I used to play War of Tanks a lot back in the day. Used to play like somewhat competitively, not exactly on esports, but I played a lot with many of the top clans that existed on the North American server. Things like Chai, YOLO, I think I was in Mahu, and there was another one that had like a purple logo. I don't remember. But used to play a fuck ton with the top clans on the NA server, do a bunch of clan wars and whatever. And also used to play like really casually, like I used to play a fuck ton with IRL friends and whatever. And they started doing the exact same shit, where they were just shoving so many premium vehicles into the game that I think recently, like last year or something, things got out of control so incredibly hard after so long that they ended up releasing World of Tanks 2.0 or some shit like that. Like, it was probably the biggest rebalance update they have ever released, because everything had gone to shit so hard for so long. And that's kind of the exact same shit that Gaijin has probably been doing for quite a few years, but right now I think finally it's reaching the point of no return, so to say. Oh look, another F-15. Right there in orbit. Oh, where's their team? Yeah, this guy is winning on kills. I need to lock in, bro. I just need to use guns more.
Air brake on. Air brake on.
Matter of fact, I think I should be running more flares on the BOL, but the thing I don't like about the BOL flares is they pop downwards slightly, so if you're multipathing, they hit the water almost instantly. It's kind of annoying. The regular flares, however, they pop up, so they are a lot more handy. I won a dogfight against an M2K in the 29K. I mean, I don't think dogfighting in Mirage 2000 is like that difficult, but also I don't really know what the new MiG-29 flight model currently is like. Because I look at StatShark and I see it's pretty fucking good, but also a couple people told me that StatShark is overestimating the flight models a little bit too much. So, StatShark is not representing the actual performance one-to-one. But on paper, it seems really fucking good. Like, I think Sergey and Ron tested it. They say the like the difference is decently noticeable. The old MiG-29s are still kind of garbage, but the new ones are pretty cracked. I wonder if I can find that dude that was in outer space earlier. Oh? No, those are bombs. Yeah, those are bombs. Good thing is they're gonna get shut down, so. Somebody destroyed a couple of ships.
Attention to the designated grid square.
What objective was that? Capturing the point F2. I don't know where those ships were. So, no idea where that dude could be. Alright, we need to lock in. Very few tickets left, and it's also somewhat even, so need to start putting in work. What is that thing there? An AI? Yeah, it's an AI plane. Okay, there's a bomber formation or whatever. Surveillance on Bravo 5. All the way there. Seems to have a teammate already on its way to kill it. Some guy in outer space. I'm just gonna crank him. See if I can bait him closer. He just fire at me. He's coming from this direction. There he is, I got visual on him. Not close enough, I'm gonna wait for him to get closer. He's firing at somebody else. And he is disengaging, I think. Alright. gonna make sure to guide this missile in. Oh, he's gonna eat it, yeah. Dead.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, we got the surveillance. Now these are airfield AI. Okay, we can ignore those. There's still like 6 people on the enemy team. All right. Somebody exploded, but they don't say where. I think overall, more people should have the cover me radio command tied to a keybind. That way, whenever you explode, you can always just ping yourself on those last few moments when you're still burning before respawning. So you can at least tell your teammates where you died. Because you know, you might have something like a rat camping an airfield or whatever. And well, if the guy goes to hide very well immediately, then it's gonna be really difficult to find him again, no? So you can always just ping yourself whenever you explode. Just so anyone nearby looks at the scoreboard, looks at your radio call, and they're like, oh, this guy just pinged himself because he got killed. Let's have a look at that location where he exploded. Makes sense, right? It's very handy. I think even I sometimes forget to do it, but it's always like really handy when teammates actually do. This guy is doing something. Oh, that's probably not gonna pull in, is it? It did. Okay. Alright. Alright. Hold. Uh-oh. Where? Here. Bonk. Alright.
Air brake on.
Oh, the air brake. Okay. Destroy bombers on C5. Somebody has to deal with them. Oh, I'm really running out of teammates. That's not good. Oh. This might be one of those bombers, maybe returning. I'll go get it. Get the tickets. Hello, Gunnar. Wait a fucking second. Where? Okay. Hopefully that's the last one. I want that ticket drain. Yes, alright. Good. Now, where the fuck is that bitch ass F-15 that was pinging me earlier? Oh, there you are. Oh yeah, that's you. No, actually, that might be a good one. They're all bombing this area. Fair enough. In that case, it's time to camp that area.
Move after me. We're winning.
It's going gold for some reason.
Into the map.
Is he going to bomb? No.
Move after me.
I'm gonna have to start paying attention to this incoming F. Oh, well done. Well, that was easy. Oh, somebody in front. What's that? What's that? What's that? That's a bad guy. Oh, you're gonna eat that one, bro. Eat it. Fucking eat it. He didn't eat it. In that case, you better recommit and fight me. Oh yeah. I am letting you know just how fucking good you are. Bro, how dare you? Okay. How dare you? This guy is medium altitude right there. Oh, this guy's a shitter. Oh, that's a tree. Okay. Never mind. I'm good. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm fine. But he is very dead. I'm gonna snipe him. Watch, 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 watch. I'm gonna do a... Brr. Oh! He went kaboom. And we need to lock in. We need to at least prevent them from getting the fucking thing. Mirage? Do we want to dogfight a Mirage? Because instead of wasting my time going R2V, I can just maybe risk a dogfight, and if I die, I just respawn faster, and I can get back to action sooner. Where is this dude? He might be high up. No. Where is he then? Oh. I don't fucking see him. Ah, there you are. I'm hoping that missile doesn't kill me. Really hoping. Haha, missed. No! Fair, sure, yeah, okay, whatever. Skill issue. I should have just fucking killed him faster with mind powers or something. And he also died. Oh, look, a house. I guess I should have just fucking killed myself earlier. I don't really like this plane. It's really good, but also not for my playstyle. I literally have no combat endurance. A very low amount of missiles. And whenever I try to get a fucking good dogfight in a 2v1, they both get stolen, so... Is this 14.0 top? It is. Oh, hello, Bliss. Sinful, you should play MiG-29. Apparently they buffed flight model in new update, and now there's also the KR variant. Yeah, I played it earlier today off stream. Well, I played the 913 with R73s, and I wasn't really having a good time. Because regardless of the buff, it still has the same dogshit avionics and lack of situational awareness. So, you know. For duels, sure. I guess it's enjoyable and usable now. As for the 39M and the K, I don't have either, so... Look at all that fucking clutter right there. There's a couple teammates in the mix. There's like 4 bad guys. Is this guy high up? No, he is not. I guess I'm too used to Russian dogshit avionics, then MLD is my go-to plane. Well, your MLD does not face Fox trees. That's a important little detail. And also, for the most part, you have better avionics than a lot of planes on the opposition. We're also talking about a BR where enemy radars don't automatically find you. Very different environment. Having SPO 15 at 13.0 is not the same as having it on 11.3. Those BRs are very far apart. I love having so much chaff. So much chaff. Okay, there was a bunch of bad guys around here. Where are they? Oh. I might have found most of them. Where is this Gripen? Right there. Drop the fuel tank. Now, all these guys are on a fucking conga line from down there. Okay, I need to react to this fucking Gripen. It's right there. Eyes on the Gripen. He's very busy multi-bat. He just merged with someone. Hold on. What is happening there? M off. Hopefully it reaches him. Oh, I don't think it will. Maybe this one. I don't fucking care. Might as well get them off. Reduce the weight. Okay. Now, I just saw a bunch of planes in this area. Yeah, that's a player. Flaring. IFF, that's a bad guy. There's another one right there too. This could be a Mirage, so if he has Micas, I'm cooked. That's... looks like a Griffin. This guy is actually stupid. Fuck off, bro. Go fuck yourself. Wow. I really hope next time I'm dogfighting someone and you fire a radar missile, I hope you fucking team kill me. Are you dogfighting again? What's happening here? There's a bad guy here, but I don't know if it's an AI plane. Could be. I think they are AI planes. Yeah, all these annoying motherfuckers are way too fast. I barely have any missiles or interest on dealing with them. I don't fucking care anymore. Well done. Somebody right there, going really fast. I really hope Data Link does some heavy lifting and kills this dude. 'Cause that was a really good launch from basically point blank. Never mind, Data Link is fucking useless. And then if this missile doesn't kill the dude, okay, it did. Impressive. Straight up. 5 minutes to reach the base. Is this a bad guy? I wonder. Oh, it is. Well done. Incredible.
Well done.
And then people fucking complain to me that I'm way too rough on a bunch of players because they are not experienced. And then you run into people that are like fucking retards because they don't bother trying to learn how to use basic mechanics like fucking radar and IFF. And they team kill twice with IR missiles because they didn't bother IFFing. Motherfucker, you're not in ARB anymore. But anyway, thank you very much, really appreciate it. You allow me to respawn faster anyway. Destroy the bombers in C4. I say I'm not even gonna bother with objectives anymore, I'm just gonna go straight in. I don't think this is a... No, it's not a player, no. It's moving like a dolphin, up and down, up and down, up and down. That is the AI that is just roaming around here. That guy is also going way too fast on attack, so I'm also going to assume that's AI. Yeah, I don't think any plane could be moving that quickly on a deck. Oh, okay, we got some ticket train for free. Great. There's someone here very slow. I wonder what that is. I wonder if somebody just decided to join in a fucking A10 or something. That looks very slow. Mirage. Why is he merging so slow? Probably wants to abuse like fucking Michael to the face. Maybe. I don't know why he's dead. Goodbye. No, he's not dead. Fuck. No, he's not dead. Uh-oh. Hold on. I'm blacked out and flying in front of his path. Hopefully he doesn't see me. Okay, he didn't see me. Fair enough. Try to kill him earlier. Bro is merging super slow just to... He's probably running minimum fuel and merging super slow so he can just do the funny Micah tactic. So in that case, if I merge with that guy again, I can just merge and stay fast while notching him and going up. So I can basically just trash all of his Micahs and just talk on him from above. Okay, which one is the bad guy? The one on the right. That missile is surely not coming from me. It's a stray missile from earlier. dogfighting. They are dogfighting. Come on, radar, do your job. Okay, the bad guy is this one. Missile? Oh, it missed. No. Come on, just kill him, bro. He's right there. Kill him. Oh, somebody died. Yeah, bad guy is dead. Good.
Guide on me. Guide on me.
On me.
Hello, Tito. I'm flying the Gripen. I'm Griperino. This is the Mirage. I'm interested to know why is he merging so slow. There's also a... There he is. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to engage this Hornet, and I'm actually gonna turn away from the Mirage. Because that is somebody I don't want to engage just now. I do, however, want to engage this Hornet. Data link hopefully does its job. Seems like it's gonna work just fine. Yep. Was that Mirage? No, it's still alive somewhere in there. Oh, never mind. No, the Mirage died right there to my teammate. And there just happens to be another dude right there on the water. How many people are there on any team? I don't know where my teammate is. I think I saw him like around here in front, but see, like that is one example of why you should have the cover me call out tied to a keybind. Because right now there's not really that many of us. Well, it's only basically 3 of us, so whoever dies should at least be pinging themselves. Because we don't really have a lot of players on our team to put up that much of a fight. There's some missile floating around there. Okay, there's 2 dudes in front. Okay, I got visual on this one. Looks like a triangle. Might be a Gripen because the Mirage died just recently. So this has to be a Gripen. probably not gonna hit, but I don't care. Oh, he did hit. Oh, he was in the fucking Griffin. Well, he's dead anyway. Okay, so this guy is dead. Now I wanna see if I can find the other dude that was in this direction, slightly further away. That's a teammate. No idea. I'll just go to the cab, see if I can get a couple more kills or something. Because the match is about to end. And I need to prevent them from winning. There's a plane right in front of me, but I don't know if that's a player or a fucking AI. One of them is a player. Mirage. Very slow. Don't be stupid. Okay. Why are you still looking at me? Why are you still looking at me? What are you planning? Okay, good. What the fuck are these, dude? These guys are so fast on attack. There's no way those are players. This dude that I have logged right now has to be a fucking spaceship. No, that has to be a bot. Gripping. I'm not using afterburner because I'm very low on fuel. Oh, he is maneuvering. What is he gonna do now? Hornet to my right. Let's try to notch it preemptively. It's getting very close. If he fires a missile at me, I will find him. Oh, there's two of them. Okay. I'm going to hope this guy dies to my missile. I really hope he does, because I'm gonna have two guys on me really soon. Excellent. I don't see this other dude though. Ah, there he is. Somebody in here flaring. There was an F-16, I don't know what happened to him. That's a bad guy. He's stock fighting. Okay, great. Stay away from his nose in case he fires a missile. And here we dunk on top of him. And this fucking retard steals my kill again. Holy shit, dude. I'm winning on kills anyway. Haha, fuck 'em. I go RTV. Where is there? Okay.
Move on to me! Bravo! Returning to the airfield!
F-104 might be the bot. No, it's not an F-104. It's Super Mysterious, I think. I don't know, some fucking dogshit British piece of garbage. But they fly way faster than they should because Gaijin doesn't know how to make a game. Scimitar, that. And we won! Top on kills with the Gripen, with like 5 of those kills actually being stolen. We carried indeed. Actually, fucking that there was like 3 of us just putting in all the work, really. Yeah, I should take the GVUs, the Gibbles. Alright, taking the targeting pod is better than not taking it because you can use this thing as a makeshift IRSD. Well, at least I use it. Nothing else important to carry. It's not like I have a lot of options anyway. What else could I play? Have they fixed the radar? Not the radar, but the minimap thing on this plane, because it was bugged for a really long time. Okay, yeah, the minimap is fixed. I could do some J11 LARPing. I want to see if the BL-12 is that garbage as people say it is. I just fucking noticed, hold on. Why did my stream reset? Give me a second, hold on. Garbage as people. No, I've been streaming for like 2... Okay. I'm looking at the fucking like program for streaming. What is it called? Streamlabs, and it says my stream has been going on for half an hour. So maybe something happened and cut off for a moment, but apparently it's still continuing just fine. All right, let me have a look if I want to play anything else or if I want to play another match. Rocky can't. Holy fuck, this thing is miserable. This one has been going on for way too long. Sinai? I can do some Sinai. I don't mind. I'll play some Sinai. Play with the J11. see what the fuck has happened with the PL-12. Alright, 30 minutes. Take my usual. Well, there seems to be actual people on the enemy team, but I don't really know if they're gonna last for that long. Anyway, go J11. This plane is actually gonna be perfect for this map because the radar is so insanely cracked. Could I join you? Yeah, if you want, sure. Don't be discouraged just because I get fucking pissed at my teammates. Nissel here, thanks for the help in Denmark, it was good seeing you again. Oh yeah, we fucking carried that shit hard, dude. Like all three of us with like 20 kills each. Yeah, that was quite a scoreboard actually. I took a fucking capture of it. Let me just open it up real quick. Yeah, that's a bunch of heavy lifting right there. 32 plus 30 plus 22, that's like 84? Yeah, like 84 kills between 3 people is insane. And Curb was also helping us for like 40 minutes. Like 40 minutes he managed to get 14. It's fucking insane, dude. Just made another comeback to the game. I'm still a bit rusty. I guess I also am, but I guess I just get up to speed really fucking fast. Alright. I'm gonna chill on the afterburner for a little bit because I haven't found anyone. Oh, there seems to be... No, never mind. No. F-14, that's free food. We have some dudes there really far away. Those are probably the airfield AI. That's a bunch of AI too. This base could have been bombed recently, so I'm gonna point my radar in this direction. Nothing so far. This is the F-14. Pings are coming from the exact same direction. Was hoping to do some C-type stuff, but it's been pretty useless so far. Yeah, the interface is kind of messed up. For Sim, at least. Like, for example, right now I am not tracking anything with my radar, and you can see there's something being tracked somewhere in there in the background. I don't know what it is. But it's finicky. I don't know what's happening with the interface. It's like both the ESM and the radar are just working simultaneously. They're just tracking. It's passing out. You see. That's a teammate. So where are the fucking bad guys? That one is an F-14. I know. This plane is so fucking fast. There's not really that many people, there's only 5. Tierney also joined. Oh, they are so good. They are so good. Okay, this is an F-14. Okay, it's an American one, so not Iranian. Which means this guy is absolutely not a threat whatsoever. He's right there. He's diving and running. Go PL-12. Kill. Hopefully that actually splashes him in. Okay, well, I guess it's Time to go for guns. Never mind, I'm just gonna use fucking PLA, they are useless anyway. Get up! Bonk. ESM might actually be useful to pick up some like stray signals that I haven't noticed earlier. But we'll see.
Attention to the map.
All of us are basically trying to learn this whole fucking bullshit of ESM and all the buggy interface that it has. Interface for the ARMs is not great. Can't tell if I'm looking friendly or enemy either, especially because ground vehicles and battles are the same. Yeah, I also noticed that if the SPA is way too close to each other, whenever you try to get a log, it starts passing out all over the place because, like, I think the acquisition angle is still way too big. It's like 6 degrees, and from decently far away, those 6 degrees are annoying enough to where it's picking up multiple signals simultaneously, and it doesn't know which one to track. Here we have a fellow multibabber. I'm going to kindly explain to him why multipathing without maintaining proper awareness gets you killed so easily. Is that looks like an F-15? Oh, well, he ate shit. He was multipathing and still died to a Fox 3 head-on. And then they blamed experienced players for kicking newbies out of the game when when they do this kind of shit. I don't know, man.
Guy on me.
I will never understand the mind of average Tomcat player. Best raider in the game and all you do is spawn missiles and dive them. That's so true. It's so true. F-14. Can I use my... Oh. I am tracking him with ESM. I wonder if I can fire... No. Oh no, there's a Fox 3 coming my way, no! There he is. Wow, buddy, look at how dog shit the American missiles are. Get closer, get closer. Yeah, like that, exactly. That's what I love. No! He team killed. No! You're shooting missiles at the wrong people. Grippin. IRL American missile performance. No, you see, American missiles are the best in the world. Because, like, every single time it apparently gets flared by an A9X, they have to make a whole press conference about it. Two guys taking off. Grippin and 14. There he is, there's a Grippin. I'm just gonna wait for him up here. Did he fire a missile and turn? No, he didn't. No, he is somewhere in there still. I don't see him. I might be blind. He might be sneaking up to me already, and I'm probably gonna be exploding soon. I'm gonna kill this F-14. I'm gonna dive towards the deck. Okay, I still have a decent amount of chaff left, that's good. Is my BL-12 not gonna kill him? Seems like it didn't. Unfortunate. No, what's happening to all your stuff? Bump. It's getting notched. Damn, American missiles must be dog shit if they get full that easily. Imagine that guy just goes on the forums to say the F-14 is dog shit and the Phoenix is dog shit. And the thing is, he will be correct. But that's like saying the sky is blue and you weren't aware about it and you spent $60 for it. Well, $80 actually. It's like, oh no. This guy just crashed on takeoff. Well, it seems that Gaijin broke VR support with this update. I don't think so, because City plays with VR and he hasn't complained about it. Where is this dude? Where is this person? Right there. Multipathing. Love to see it. He will learn the consequences of not maintaining proper awareness. That's rubber banding, I think. Hold on. That's a lot of lag. That's a lot of packet loss. I don't like that. I cannot deploy countermeasures. Okay, I see him. Seems like it went back to normal. Oh. Well, I'm just gonna fucking blame rubber banding because this thing is fucking dog shit. Literally can barely maneuver my plane. Oh no, War Thunder is again. Fork found in kitchen. Man, you know what? I'm gonna start hunting down premium players even harder now. Me kind of being one myself, because I still abuse the shit out of the F2 and the Swiss Hornet. But you know what? If any of you guys were earlier on the stream when I started ranting about fucking dog shit, War Thunder community, and the fact that nothing is ever going to change. Right now, I just think that all these people that purchase the Tomcat and keep purchasing all of these fucking stupid premium vehicles are mainly the ones at fault for the game being the way it is, because you just keep spending money on Slop and you are literally rewarding Gaijin for the slop that they create. So, you know, what if we hunt down these players that are actually, objectively speaking, ruining the game because they are buying the slop and rewarding Gaijin for the slop and motivating Gaijin to even make more slop? How about we just hunt them down and make their lives miserable? In Sim, at least. That would be funny. We'll be doing the world a favor. One feature I wish they would port from ground is the ability to ping all allies. Ping all allies. Ping all I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, I'm going very fast. J11 is such a fucking monster for speed.
Guide on me.
Follow me.
Hello. Ground Sim, if you use the spot key, it tells you where all your friendlies are. Really? Well, I didn't fucking know that. It would be at least nice if they give data link to all the planes, regardless if it is on the HMD or MFDs. Dude, I like how my ECM is tracking the radars from planes, even though they're not pointing their radar at me. This is a funky mechanic. Like, I can literally see where everyone is. Look, I'm getting air.
After me.
Air? There's another one here. Another one there. Apparently. I don't know. Oh. Yeah, he is literally right there. Boom! I don't think that's gonna hit. It's just gonna multi-path that fucking shit. But yeah, whatever. Oh, I'm getting shot at from multiple angles. Let's try to cook here. See where that F-15 actually is. There's a grip in this direction somewhere. Ah, there he is. I might die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. To the other missiles that are coming at me. Can you please log the fucking Gripen? Please. Okay, let's chase the Gripen. And see if after this I can find the other dude that was shooting at me. PL8, kill him. Bro. These guys are so fucking dog shit, they don't even know how to multipath. Oh, let's pitch up at the last moment to just eat the enemy missile to the face. Truly one of the players of all time. ESM is picking up... See, here's the weird thing, I'm picking up radar signals from people who are not even pinging me. Which I don't mind, it's a funny exploit, I guess. You can just abuse it.
After me.
There's somebody else here. Yeah, not very reliable, but it's actually like funny, the fact that you can detect them so easily
On me.
with the
On me.
ESM. Maybe like a data link system showing where you are and what you're targeting. I mean, data link that at least shows you where your teammates are. Maybe not the enemies, because that would be kind of dog shit, honestly. It would not be a good change. But you know, kind of like the data link, well, quote unquote data link that the A10's HMD has, that it shows you where the friendlies are. That would already be pretty good. Where is that Grippin? Just trying to get visual, but... Oh, who's that? Somebody literally in outer space. I'm gonna point my radar up, see who exactly that is. That's an ally. What the hell is my man doing up here?
Guide on me.
Those are AI planes. Man, where's everyone? Maybe I'm either stupid or blind or both, but there was supposed to be 2 guys here. I don't know if they died. And now they are nowhere to be found. Yeah, getting essentially a spot picture report is already modeled in ground simulator battles. Yeah, like there's like a fucking makeshift form of data link already, in the form of the A10's HMD.
Follow me.
Somebody exploded. Oh no. And he also died. Like, this motherfucker's just suck at multimapping. Alright, let's have a look at which planes there are. There's somebody here in front. My ESM is tracking something in that direction. That's fucking ghost. I don't know. ESM interface is just weird overall. Like, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure ESM is only supposed to show you the people that are actually pinging in your direct. This guy, holy fuck, what are these people doing?
Guide on me.
I'm pretty sure it's only supposed to show you targets that are actually pointing their radar at you.
Attention to the map.
However, it's detecting a bunch of different shit from all over the place. I was getting that too, this 39. Even aircraft that were not looking at me was giving me blips on my HUD. Yeah, it's fucking glitchy as hell. I was thinking without the data link era, you could use as ground control or an off-map AOX for friendly pings. Yeah, that could... I guess that could work too. But also, I guess for top tier, it's literally not necessary whatsoever because you... Oh, there's multiple contacts in here. What's this? Has to be a friendly, you know?
Cover me.
The thing about top tier is you basically have all-seeing, almighty, all-powerful radars that see absolutely everything. So, like, there's literally no point for having data link.
Attention to the map.
But then, if they add data link for lower BRs, then everyone that plays higher BRs are still gonna be asking for it. They're gonna want it. Which then turns top tier into the actual slot where everyone has ASA radars, but now on top of that you have fucking AWACS doing all the job for you, as if the fucking ASA radar was not enough already. Severe damage. Let me give you guys a tip. Alright. It's probably very obvious for a lot of people that have been playing the game for a decent amount of time. Who the fuck is Bro, come on.
Follow me.
Yeah, well, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh, something about a tip? Yeah, well, first things you need to learn and understand is that a Fox 3
Follow me.
is a missile that is basically fire and forget. Or has the potential to be like 90% fire and forget. If you fire it from really long range, you probably still need to guide the missile into target through data link. So you need to maintain the target lock on radar, either by hard lock or TWS, in order for your missile to get close enough to where its seeker can actually see the target. But for the most part, Fox 3s are very, very, very fire and forget, especially at the distances where we fire.
Designated grid square.
So because they're fire and forget, once you fire your fucking Fox 3, stop flying directly towards the guy. Stop staring at your missile. Stop staring at the dude that you're shooting at. Like, you don't need to maintain the guy inside your hut perfectly 24/7. Like, your missile is already going pitbull. Your missile is already going to do the job. So, something really easy that you can do is you just fly to the side, try to keep your target like on this area, because if he fires back at you, you will be able to reach the notch faster. There is no need to stare at your fucking missile. Like, if you stare at the missile and you clench on your teeth and you like slam your fist and you clench your ass, it's not gonna make the missile more accurate. Stop staring at your missiles. You fire your fire and forget missile, even any kind of missile overall. Just stop staring at the target, because you never know if they're actually looking at you, waiting for a counterattack. That's fucking stupid. It's like people do it all the fucking time with sparrows. They are firing a missile, they're firing a sparrow at somebody, and they just stare at the fucking smoke trail while flying head on towards their target, full afterburner. Well, what happens if the target just doesn't die? What happens if the target multipaths or notches or just counterattacks? Well, you're flying head on towards the missile that he just fired at you, and not only that, but you're also flying really fast towards the missile.
Attention to the map.
So like, don't be stupid. Let the fucking missile do the work. You don't need to stare at the missile, bro. Look, this guy is multipathing, right? So he's right there below me somewhere. I don't fucking know. Look, I'm gonna fire a missile from top down, and look, I'm going to kind of try to defend preemptively a little bit, just in case. Look, I'm trying to see where my missile is going so I can acquire visual on my target. He's right there. See? If he would have fired a missile at me, I would have been able to just maneuver into the notch because I was already so close. There is the guy, multipathing. As an extra, look, he is so busy multipathing, he doesn't even fucking know that I'm chasing his ass with infrared. It's like, oh, this guy is not pinging my RWR anymore, he must be gone. Boom, fucking done. Like, honestly, like, there's only so much I can help players with. I can teach you guys if you ask me a question, if there's something you don't understand. And I also like try to do this thing over and over again, where I try to explain what I'm doing and why, so that people that watch my content learn. But like, holy fuck, there's only so much I can do, dude. Look, this guy is also multipathing. He's like somewhere around there. He is within visual range already. Oh. I fucking hit him, but I cannot see where exactly where. Oh, there he is. Here. Wow, look, another fucking dude multipathing. He's about to eat shit again because he doesn't even know what he is shooting at. He doesn't even know where the guy who's shooting at him is. Kill assist. Yeah, holy fucking neuron activation, these people. Like, all you have to do, like, if you watch my content, you will notice that 24/7, I'm always flying at altitude, right? I'm not flying all the way up there. I'm not flying contrails. I'm just flying, like, decently high up, maybe within 4 to 6 kilometers up. Just dunking on people who are multipathing because they are literally free kills. People are so busy multipathing, they don't even bother looking up whatsoever. Absolutely fucking clueless. And the thing is, they are literally clueless by choice. Goddamn, dude. Not true. Missiles work like whipping ankles. You need to look at it, otherwise it's like a fucking reverse rainbow. There's like a popular saying, at least like in my region, that says that if you look at a rainbow too long, or if you point at it, it disappears. Like, missiles seems to be the opposite, where you need to stare at the fucking thing for it to hit better. Dude. I will fire a swing to the edge of my radar limit if they're coming head on. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, that's called cranking. Like, you fire a missile, regardless if it's a Fox 1 or Fox 3, you fire a missile, and then you bring your target to the edge of the radar. Maybe even you can start dropping altitude, like this. That basically causes the enemy missile, in case they fired, that causes the enemy missile to fire a longer path in order to reach you. Because you're not flying directly at the target, you're flying at an angle. So, technically, you are flying slower towards the target. And also, flying slower towards the missile. And that means that in order to intercept you, the missile has to fly for longer. Which means that if the guy is coming head on, but you are cranking, and you are doing the correct thing, then your missile is gonna hit them sooner. Wow, this guy is also multipathing. Look at all the neuron activation, bro. He's around there. I'll get visual on him very shortly. There, I got visual on him. He's stacking my friendly. He is right here. Why is my... Okay. Dead. Uh-oh. More coming. Hold on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. Bad. Where is he coming from? There. Multipathing. There's another one there. I'm gonna take a gamble. And I'm gonna fire up both of them. I'm gonna assume they're both enemies. This one is turning around, never mind, let's ignore that one for now. Let's focus on this one. Yes, Griffin. And the other one that I saw, I think was an F-16C. Right, see, everyone is so busy multipathing, you literally can just kill them by being slightly smarter than average. I wonder who this is in front. Teammate, okay. A watch pot never boils. That is so true. See, this guy, I don't know where he is exactly, so... The thing is, Let's imagine there's one guy shooting at me from above. But I don't know that yet because I'm busy multipathing and I don't bother looking up. Or maybe the frame of my plane is just getting in the way, which is gonna happen very often. But if I'm multipathing and I don't bother looking up, or if I don't know if the guy shooting at me is above me, then the very moment I fly under him, I give away all my position and he literally just gets my 6 for free. Like, if you're gonna multipath, at least do it smartly. Like, make sure to look around. And if you have somebody very close engaging you and you don't know where they are, then try to pull away, nudge, and defend preemptively in order to gain visual on where they are and know exactly where they are coming from, so you can at least react properly. Anyway. Like, there is so much shit about this game, especially like top tier mechanics, that at least for me they are like hyper duper easy and intuitive. Like, I understand for a lot of players it's not very easy. Like, top tier is overall really difficult to get into, and in my opinion it's especially difficult in Sim, not only because the game mode is more difficult to set up the keybinds for, but also because I think Sim penalizes you a lot harder for the game mechanics that get involved on it. Like, I think like the same mechanics that apply to ARB and whatnot also apply in Sim, of course, like notching, managing your radar, your avionics, RWR, all of that stuff also affects Sim, but it does it at a much bigger degree. Like, those factors can and will have even nastier consequences if you don't know how to employ them correctly. It's like, for example, radar management, like micromanaging your radar properly. It's kind of mandatory in top tier, in my opinion. Or when I say top tier, it's basically like any kind of like jet combat that has like modern missiles or something to say. Not necessarily like 14.7 or anything. So modern combat, like high BRs, that has a lot of mechanics that are involved. And many of these mechanics will determine the outcome of engagements. They will determine whether you fucking explode or not. And the thing is, these mechanics are a lot more punishing in Sim, because you have to fly from a cockpit, and notching might be easier said than done, but if you're flying something like a MiG-29, then you're gonna be at a massive fucking disadvantage when trying to notch. Like, it's gonna be nearly fucking impossible. Again, like in some BRs, you get fucking RWRs that cannot even detect radar missiles, or you didn't even know if somebody is looking at you or if it's a missile coming. Like, awareness is a lot more fucking difficult to maintain, and the avionics of your plane actually make a much bigger difference. So, like, overall, this fucking game mode is genuinely really fucking punishing. Like, you don't have markers. You cannot expect the game to do the work for you anymore. So, a lot of these people coming from ARB, all they know how to do is multipath, because sadly the game mode is massively flawed, and that's literally like the only way you can kind of get something done. Because if you defend in ARB, you lose the opportunity to shoot somebody down. Because if you defend, you waste time that you could have used approaching the battlefield and actually getting a kill. But if you take too long to reach the battlefield, then everyone dies in 2 minutes and you get nothing done. So the only way to play ARB is just fucking multipath whenever possible to reach the battlefield while evading all missiles that are coming towards you, hopefully. Then they come to Sim and they're like, well, the environment's so much different. And if you multipath way too much and you encounter somebody like me who just flies high and abuses the shit out of your weaknesses, like multipathing and maintaining poor spatial awareness, you're gonna get a missile up your ass. And you never ever knew I was there to begin with. So. Where are the enemy dudes?
Need backup.
No, you fucking don't. Just play better. It's your choice to be up there. Oh, I found someone. It's time to spawn camp. I'm gonna get so much fan mail in the forums for ruining this guy's gaming experience. No, no, no. As a matter of fact, it's the experienced players who are ruining the experience for all the newbies in Sim. Like, how do you expect people to come to this game mode if you just drive them away and you stop them with overpowered vehicles? And you play with a bunch of experienced players on your side too. It's like, oh, City, I consider City to be like above average. He's learning really quick and he's getting pretty good at the game. So just because of that, he's not allowed to play with me anymore because that's unfair for the enemy team. Who's this? That's a teammate. Okay. Anyway, let me catch up with chat. Sorry for that kill, but it's like I don't have IFF. I'm not getting any friendly recognition, really. Oh, convoy shooting at me. No, 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 no. Make sure you are using the proper radar filters. I don't recommend using your radar filters ever. Always leave it by default. Always let your radar show you all the friendlies and all the teammates. So, always have your radar filter like this. There has to be a keybind somewhere. I think, yeah, I have a keybind set up, so right now it's showing both friendlies and enemies. So if I toggle it, here it's only showing friendlies, here it's only showing enemies, and here it's showing all of them. I always recommend just showing all. Always. I think you should only be using radar filters if you have a bunch of clutter and you want to see if there's any like actual enemies in the mix. That is one good way of using it. Because the thing is, if you have the radar filter enabled to only show enemies, and maybe you end up engaging a furball, so there's people dogfighting, well, you are not going to know if there's an actual teammate in there in the mix dogfighting the other guy. You have no idea if there's a teammate nearby. So you fire a radar missile anyway, and that radar missile ends up reacquiring the teammate that was very close, and congratulations, you just team killed. So you need to maintain awareness of exactly what you're shooting at and if they're alone or not. Nice. Well done. Now, where the fuck are the other dudes? Oh, is that what the icon means? Yeah, this is the radar filters, the IFF filters. So, I think on more modern radars, you get a bunch of like icons in here. Yeah, you can filter out. You can make your radar show planes, or only show helicopters, or only show bombs or missiles. This radar doesn't have it because it doesn't have NCTR. So any radar with NCTR is gonna have a bunch of buttons in here, but if you go to controls and you type in filters, next IFF radar filter, this. So whenever you press that keybind, it's gonna change what kind of targets are gonna show up on your RWR, or your radar screen, sorry. So right here it's showing both enemies and friendlies. If I press it, it shows only friendlies. I press it again, it shows enemies. And I press it once again, it goes back to default. I always recommend having it on default, like it or not. Oh, somebody taking off, I think? No. I don't fucking know where the enemy team is. I want to see if I can find someone with ECM. ESM, that is. Same thing. Who knows? Maybe I can actually find something. Oh, I found somebody there, apparently. Let's see what that is. It's the guy in the controls. I think it's a teammate. It is a teammate, okay. NCTR works without single tanker track in War Thunder. It does, yeah. Well, this plane doesn't have it, but on a lot of other planes, you have NCTR information, even from TWS. Man, this thing is fucking boring. Where's everyone? Oh, hold on. I seem to have found somebody else. Maybe. No. So what did I find then? Oh, my teammate up here. Okay. Okay, another bozo just died. F-15, let's go. There's somebody to shoot at. Though I don't have a lot of fuel, if any at all.
Move after me.
I'll go back to this. I feel like I barely got any kills. Fucking sad. Yeah, the match is kind of very slightly dead. I'm trying to mess around with the Cage 31 again. I'm not finding any success with it.
Need cover.
Out of fuel.
Never.
Return to
Heading
base.
to the base.
Follow me. Need cover.
No. Oh, one of these missiles is coming towards me. Hold on. I have to react. Okay, he's coming head on towards me, kind of, somewhat. When I wait for him to get a little bit closer. IRST, pick him up, please. Oh yeah, that's point blank. Kill him. Go, PL-12, kill him. Annihilate. Destroy. Go get him. Yes. Alright. Now, I probably don't have any more fuel to RTV. We'll see. These guys are just getting farmed. Okay, where is the runway? No, somewhere around here, I think. Oh, there it is. Alright, now I glide for 5 minutes. Oh, hold on, there's a bad guy here in the capture point. That's a missile. Oh, there he is. Somewhere behind this metal frame. Oh, okay, they both killed each other. Excellent.
A little more effort and victory will be ours.
Okay, I literally have no idea if I'm gonna make it back to base, so let's hope for the best. That is like 45 kilometers away. Joiners, okay, finally. People to shoot at. About fucking time. Do you want to lift? If possible, yeah, come pick me up.
Well done.
MiG-29 SMT violating an F-15. Brilliant. Goodbye. Okay, maybe I will make it back to Ace just fine. Although gliding is fucking boring. Hello. You know what War Thunder needs? DFR and autopilot so you can automatically multipass so their neurons can be spent looking at the sky. You might be onto something. Yo, what if on top of that we actually just add two-way data link and AWACS everywhere? So in order to play the game, all you have to do is take off, side climb to the best kinematic parameters you can achieve, fire your missiles, and then let the AWACS just guide the missiles towards the target. And the game plays itself, literally. You don't have to do anything else. Like, you can just configure the autopilot to side climb on your behalf and fire the missiles automatically. And then just let all your teammates and your AWACS use the data link to just guide your missiles towards the target. And by the time you get the kills, you would have already be landing at the runway, rearming. That actually sounds so incredibly engaging as a form of gameplay. We should definitely have that. It would be the perfect game. Like, can you imagine how... No, I'm gonna be honest, not sarcasm aside, I really meant this. Can you imagine how absolutely fucking fantastic top tier would be? Like, whenever we get the fucking Raptor and the Felon, like, we take off, we side climb, we fire our missiles, and we go back home, like, immediately. And we just let Data Link play the game for us. Dude, we might be onto something. Hello, Miles. I think it would be a fantastic addition to the game. Like, let me know what you think, but we might be cooking here. Have you seen those automated War Thunder naval grinders? That's basically the perfect perfect game. I haven't seen them, but I think I've heard about them. Dude, literally, you can probably just set up a fucking bot to fly the plane for you, take off for you, do absolutely everything for you, and all you have to do is just stare at your screen or go watch the dishes or play a different game while War Thunder is running in the background, having fun by itself while you play something else. That is literally the perfect game. Like, this game could be so much better if it was actually completely realistic. As a matter of fact, the game should be so damn realistic overall that if you die in game, you should also die in real life. Like, that would be perfect. That's literally the type of realism that everyone has been asking for, no? Because surely all of these people that ask for these type of changes and massive realism, surely they have considered all the implications that all the things they're wishing for would have in the game. Surely they are smart enough to take all of these things into consideration. Okay, now being serious finally. I think ever since the MiG-29 SMT was added into the game, there's been quite a few people that wanted to see the A9X just because the R73 was introduced. And there's people who still want to see the A9X, by the way. And you want to know what's funny? I think all of the US fans that want to see the A9X, I think they should get it right now. You want to know why? Because the A9X is the absolute worst out of all of the modern infrared missiles that Cayenne could introduce. If they introduce the A9X, which is what US players think they want, then that would kind of force Gaijin into also introducing the Mica IR, which has 4 times the range as the A9X and also has data link, which the A9X doesn't have. As far as I know, the only A9X that was supposed to have data link was the Block 3, but the Navy lost interest on it and it was never developed. So the Block 3 doesn't exist. The Block 2 has a limited form of lock-on after launch because it has inertial guidance. And that's it. It's a missile of all time that has the exact same rocket motor as the AIM-9M, so it literally has piss-poor kinematics to maneuver with thrust vectoring. But, you know, every single other nation would get even better missiles, like Mica IR blows the shit out of the fucking A9X. And also the Mica is gonna be mounted on a significantly better plane than anything America could ever have. You could also have the R-74, which I believe has a stronger booster than the R-73 that we already have. So man, there's so many different missiles that Gaijin could introduce, and they are all mounted on significantly better planes than anything that America has. But that's exactly what they want, no? That's what the US players want. I think we should give it to them. I think they deserve the A9X, yeah. I would love to use the Mica against A9X slingers. You wanna know what's even better? There's barely yak shit American planes that actually have MAWs. American planes don't have MAWs. If they end up facing infrared missiles like those that I mentioned, like US is absolutely fucking good. It's bots, they take over the entire lobby. I accidentally entered one once, it's so creepy. Well, did you know that War Thunder Sim also used to be absolutely plagued with bots, Chinese bots specifically, and people abuse this and many other mechanisms to exploit the grind. That is the reason why the sim economy is so fucking dog shit. People who advocate for the A9X are so dumb. Don't forget the IRST and PL-10. Correct, yeah, that was only a few mentions. Somebody is firing a missile at me. I don't know from where. Oh, co-altitude?
Somebody cover me.
Oh, there's somebody else in gate. There, yeah, he's it. By the way, I don't want to sound like a fanatic, but I probably will. Did you guys know the R-27ET, the one we currently have in game with the quote-unquote old Seeker, should realistically be able to obtain front aspect logs from 50 kilometers away at high altitudes? I think US fans should be really fucking grateful that the missile is massively gimped. there's also a modernization of the R-27ED Seeker, because during the late 1990s... Oh, that's missile coming for me. No, never mind, it's not coming for me, and he just exploded. Nice. So during the late 1990s, Russia ended up developing a dual infrared seeker for the R-27ED because they wanted to export the weapon to China. So slightly more modernized seeker overall. Well, not slightly, like dual infrared. It's a really fucking big deal overall. So Russia ended up developing a better seeker for the R-27 in order to export it to China in the late 2000s. And in theory, it's almost guaranteed, incredibly fucking likely that that's also the type of seeker they are using nowadays. Probably even better, because the R-27 is still in service, and these motherfuckers are carrying that shit everywhere. So you can imagine having a 350 kilogram missile with a seeker the size of a human head with dual infrared guidance. Might be able to just fucking get a front aspect lock from 80 kilometers or more. I mean, technically, they could have that added if you want to keep things fair, right? The only American planes with MOS would be the 5th gens and the occasional F-16 with the Piats pylons where you can mount air-to-air missiles anyways. All true. It would be easier to implement and balance the next step of long-range ARH over the next step IR missiles. Yeah. Like, they introduced new modern infrared missiles and literally, like, American planes absolutely fucking cope. As far as I know, hold on, as far as I know, the F-22 Raptor doesn't even have MOS. So that is something really funny to consider. F-35 does, that for sure, because of the entire propaganda complex that it apparently has all around it and whatever. Got hit in Iran by a fucking makeshift munition somebody made in a garage. Lol. But yeah, literally American planes don't really have any form of MOS whatsoever. And not only that, but they also have the worst dual infrared missile probably in the world in the modern day. Pretty sure of it. Like, AIM-9X doesn't even come close in capability to some of the other stuff. Unless Gaijin just artificially buffs the shit out of it, which they already did for the A9X variant they have for Ground Army. That A9X is artificially buffed. It has like 50% less drag. Might be somewhat realistic, you know, I guess they give it a little bit of leeway to not have the missile obsolete on launch. But that is something they're gonna have to do, like it or not. They have to buff the A9X artificially to make it relevant. And they're probably just gonna pull something out of their ass, and Gaijin is probably gonna pull something out of their ass and give it data link anyway, because otherwise our poor little US mains will have nothing to compete with. Like, Hollywood told them that their planes are the best. And that has to remain true, to avoid hurting their feelings. You know, it would be absolutely hilarious having Mica IR with data link and just spawn camping the shit out of these guys on Afghanistan. It's like, whoop, you're camping behind the mountains, you loft the missile over the mountain itself, it relocks to the fucking guy that has no MOS to see it coming, and they die. Also, the Mica IR is gonna be mounted in such a fucking superior plane all across the board compared to American Slop. Come on, PL-12, kill. No, it got... No, it didn't get chuffed. He exploded. In this battle I have problem spotting enemies. Any tips on how I can improve spotting? Well, one thing you need to keep in mind is the spotting distance is like around 13 kilometers, sometimes like 15, because the weather actually affects the render distance of planes, like enemies. And I think there's some like secondary factors that affect the spotting distance. Like if you have your radar pointed at the target, it's gonna render in slightly sooner. That's what I've been told. I haven't verified, but the spotting range is around 13 kilometers. And another thing you need to keep in mind is, well, there's gonna be some other factors that will affect how easily you can see people. Like, honestly, the resolution of your monitor, or maybe even if your monitor is dirty, like stuff like that. Like having a higher resolution monitor absolutely fucking helps, because even if the guy is rendered in, like sometimes they are like very difficult to see. Like on this map there's a lot of rocks and shit, so sometimes it's difficult. Now this guy, for example, he is 25 kilometers away and he is spotted, he is rendered in, and the reason why is because there is an ally nearby. So if an ally spots a target and they are in very close proximity, like dogfighting, then you will be able to see the enemy guy from really far away. But like the kind of standard render distance is around 13 kilometers. See, there he is. This fucking F-15 cannot mind his own fucking business, bro. He is in orbit. Nope, you are not going to escape from me. Fuck you. Come here. I'm gonna show you the consequences of playing America against me. Haha. That's a formation of AI planes, but they are starting to get a little bit too close to the runway, so it's too late to kill them. I need to get an idea where this F-16 is coming from. Above? Oh, okay, I see him. Right there. Have fun with that. Oh, I don't have chaff anymore. Never mind, it missed. Okay. Doesn't matter. So now that we are out of chaff, I will have no other choice but to multipath. It's the only thing I can do. However, this guy is not doing the thing. He is not multi... Oh no! The missile splashed me because I was flying over some weird terrain. Oh. Okay, I just ran faster. Now, something I noticed, Tito, is that you're flying way too high, way too long. I don't think I would recommend staying up there that much. Especially not in the S-27SM whatsoever, because here's the thing. The higher up you fly, the more awareness you will need to maintain in order to stay up there safely. So, if you're flying very high and you want to prevent people from getting close to you, you have to be pointing your radar way too accurately because the angle is a lot more steep towards the ground. So it's a lot easier for people to slip past your radar coverage and sneak up to you if they want to. So the higher up you go, the more you have to micromanage your radar. And that seems to be one of the things that is biting you in the ass right now, because the radar on the S-27 is not good whatsoever. Who the fuck are you? AI plane. Irrelevant. And also another thing you need to keep in mind is that the S27SM has very poor RWR coverage, so it has some massive blind spots up and down. So if you're flying very high up and somebody kind of like sneaks up to you from below, they will fire a missile towards you, and that missile is gonna be inside your RWR blind spot, and you're never going to get a warning.
Just keep it up, and victory will
So,
be ours.
if you want to fly high, just make sure you have a decent amount of awareness of where most of the enemy team is. And the thing is that the plane itself is not particularly good at doing that. So, flying high is good if you want to take a shot and fire your missile into high altitude. But staying up there for too long, I would not recommend whatsoever. Also because if you fly way too high, you start contrailing. You see that white smoke trail. Well, it's not smoke, it's just vapor. That happens when you fly way too high. And in the case of this map, it's around 12 kilometers of altitude that you start contrailing. So that smoke trail, that vapor trail, is visible across the entire map, and everyone will see you. So what's going to happen when people find a contrail like that? They're going to point their radar at them to see if it's friendly or not. And if it's an enemy, people are going to try to sneak up to you to fire a missile from really dangerous parameters, and you're going to die. This guy is firing all of his shit at me, but look, all of his missiles are gonna miss because I am just that good at the game. And he's turning around, he's gonna go back to base, look. Maybe I'll be able to prevent that. I'm gonna fire this fucking missile before he manages to accelerate again. Or at least he's gonna probably panic and start maneuvering and losing speed. Seems like my missile didn't reach him, unfortunately. It's an F-15, he's just way too fucking fast. Okay, fire a missile at this guy. I don't know if it's gonna hit, but I need to disengage because I'm getting pincered by an F-18. And a Hornet. Where's the F-18? F-18 and the Gripen, I mean. Yeah, there's the Gripen. But there was also a Hornet somewhere around here. I don't see him. Medium high. There he is. Right there. He's firing missiles. Gotta try to keep an eye on him. Fire this missiles because this guy is getting a little bit too close to me. Please die. Come on. 3 missiles in total wasted. Seems like he is maneuvering or something. I might be able to catch him. Yeah, fucking J-11B has no problem catching anyone. This thing is fast as fuck. Oh, we're speeding a little bit too much. There he is. I see somebody else there in front. I need to get rid of this dude soon, so I can see who that is. Come on, fucking die. Come on, PLA, do your fucking job. There. Here's the other dude. Flash him. Enemy. Now we chase him. F-16. I'm gonna keep an eye out.
Attention to the designated grid square. Guide on me.
Bomber formation.
Guide on me.
Attention to the map.
I'm gonna fucking chase this guy all the way to his runway. I do not care.
Guide on me.
Follow me.
Catching up. Six kilometers away. He's gonna start slowing down soon to start landing. I'm gonna fucking suicide because I just fucking hate this guy all of a sudden. Fuck him. I'm gonna suicide straight into that fucking runway. Fuck you. I wasted all my fuel, but it was worth it. 100% worth it. What resolution is your monitor and PC specs? Oh, hold on, let me catch up to previous messages. Remember when War Thunder used to have infinite dot render distance? I don't think I remember that. Oh, look, somebody is angry. He's about to merge with a teammate, and my teammate just died. Unfortunate. Would be a shame if no, he's shooting at a teammate. No, let's protect my teammate. Kill, 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 kill. Boom. Oh, gripping behind me. I'm cooked. This guy doesn't even see me, bro. Come on, dude. Come. Ugh. Okay. Well, I just fucking died to an explosion. That's retarded. Okay, there's still people to shoot at, so I'm gonna keep respawning until they'll fucking leave. Until we win. Pro sim player caught multipathing for yeah. You came back? I did, yeah. Hello, Arc Royal. Hello, Spew. Uh-oh. I am taking a small detour, off-roading. Do you prefer J11B or 27SM for sim? I prefer 27SM because it's my most used plane and I fucking love it. And the entirety of its playstyle is 100% engraved in muscle memory completely. I know that fucking plane up and down. And also I think it's better. Like the skill ceiling of the 27SM is far higher. So it's a lot more difficult to reach its full potential. But in part, the J11B for the average player is better because it's a lot easier to use. It's a lot more reliable. But if I want to carry games, I would use the 27SM.
Keep it up and victory will be ours.
27SM for me is the carry mobile. J11 is the comfortable turn my brain off mobile, so to say. Bro, one of my friends is gonna pull for like 3 new Devu Web characters. Dude, I haven't played in a week. I got Dania. I got the lady with the kimono, the ice glassy or whatever lady. I forgot her name already. I pulled for Dania and I was like, man, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna spend the remaining ice corals that I had. And I just got her Sun and Snow too. This is gonna be a really dangerous launch for him. Hopefully he is as retarded as his missile launches just now. He's gonna turn around. So I guess I just wasted a missile. Wait, what is this? That's the... Okay, he's doing the vertical notch too. Alright. Okay, those missiles are gone. So now... we chase him until he runs... Oh, hold on, there's somebody else here. This has to be a player, no? Or is it bombs? No, it's just bombs. Oh, what about this? Oh, that's a lot more bombs too. Yeah, this guy literally LARPing, running away immediately after firing all of his shit. Actually fucking cringe. Best 13-7. I would say yes and no. 27SM kind of is the best 13-7, but I think the skill ceiling is just way too high, and the average player probably will not bother putting in all that effort just to make that plane work. Like again, I think you just need like way too much. You literally need to be locked in, and you need to know how to actually play the 27SM to make it work and squeeze its full potential. But overall, objectively speaking, I wouldn't say it's the best. For experienced players, it's probably gonna be, but for the average player, I'm just gonna recommend the J11. It's a lot more reliable. It's a lot easier and less tedious to use. It has MOS, has good RWR coverage. It has great fucking radar. The only drawbacks is that it doesn't get any of the Russian missiles, which I think is actually a major drawback. It doesn't get any of the Russian missiles, so you're basically stuck with PL8s, which are very mid, and PL12, which is still good. I don't really think the nerf is like that substantial. At least I haven't been let down by the nerf itself. So whatever they did to the PL12 is not really affected me this match whatsoever, because I guess I am slightly more aware of the fact that it was nerfed. So like, you know, the missile, instead of pulling into the target within 3 kilometers, it does it at 5, so the margin is still there. But also something I could do is I can just find an opening, and recommit slightly more towards the target so the missile doesn't have to turn as much and it's gonna hit. So, I guess it's unfortunate that it got nerfed, but I don't really think it's an issue at all. But like overall, I would say G11 is just better. Like for the average player, for almost anyone, like this plane is just so much better. So much easier to use. It's easier to do well in it. So. Denia W, yeah. I was like, dude, this girl looks fucking dope. And I was like, man, I don't really know if I'm gonna be playing this game for too long. So I kept pulling and used all of my curls to get her sequence node number 2. Because fuck it, we've all. And now the patch dropping, I haven't played the event, like the Cyberpunk event at all. I've barely even logged in. Because I also run out of the subscription. And I don't have any money. So I'm like, well. At least with the subscription, I would be forcing myself to log in. But now that I don't have it anymore, then, yeah. Bombers, where are those bombers? Bombers in C3, where? There they are. I'm gonna drain these fucking tickets. I just want this match over already. How far away are they? Okay, 5k. Same, I lost War Thunder Premium because I don't feel like spending money on games anymore. Fair. Well, I don't spend money on games because I'm broke, literally. Like I used to have money from college because they would just give me money for the fact that I have good grades and I have a, I don't know how it's called in English, I don't know the correct word in English, but it's basically like I get help from the government because I'm literally poor and my family is poor. So we need help for me to actually afford going to college. And the only thing they asked from me is to maintain good grades, which I did. So monthly I was getting a decent amount of money. So I would use that money to go to college and buy whatever it is that I needed to buy. And pay for transportation, whatever the fuck, you know. And then the remaining money I spent on different shit. Like my computer is mostly funded from the money that I got from college. Like I ended up accumulating money and then I bought a part I wanted or I needed and then save more money for a couple more months and buy another one. And I basically just kept building on top of my previous components over probably like 1.5 years. And that's the computer I have right now. Oh, and somebody earlier asked for my specs. So I play in a 24-inch 1440p monitor. I have a Ryzen 7 5700X, 32 gigs of RAM, DDR4 at 3200 megahertz, and a RTX 3060 12 gig. I am not gonna fire at him because I wanna see if I can bait him into just pushing me. He's gonna be like, oh, this guy's defending, he's not firing back, he's gonna keep flying in a straight line towards me. And I am gonna touch him inappropriately. That missile is also defeated. Let's see if he defeats mine. No, he didn't. Oh, hold on. No, never mind. I'm schizophrenic. Stray missile behind me. Why is 27SM radar feel so weak? Because it's honestly a really bad radar. So if you're using the normal TWS mode, it's only going to have 50 kilometers of range. If you want to have more range, you have to use the HDN modes, but it's only going to be capable of detecting targets coming head-on towards you. So the radar feels weak because it is. It is real dog shit. So if you know about the concept of vertical notching, I literally developed that maneuver or that tactic subconsciously because it was the only way to make these 27SM radars work. Like, the way to fly the S27SM is by using vertical notching, and I'm using the absolute shit out of it. You need to be good at it. It's the only way. Because you cannot rely on the radar to find the targets that are attacking you, so your only choice is to adopt a defensive posture and wait for them to get within visual range so you can flick a R-77 from high of bore side into their face and then go back to notching. You literally have to wait for people to come towards you. Or, if you have X-ray vision like me, you play like a rat and ambush people and make them angry. Where is he? There he is. Where is this guy think he's going? This guy is like entitled or cocky or something.
Designated grid zone.
Affirmative. Guide on me.
PL12, go! PL12, 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 PL12. Kill him.
Guide on me.
Touch him. No, he notched it. How fucking dare he? And he did a cobra and he is out of speed. No, he's my kill. It's my kill. Lol. Am I being tracked by an enemy or teammate's missile?
Move on to me.
Please don't fire missiles at me. Thank you very much.
Guide on me.
No, if you cannot IFF properly, better acquire a visual before firing. Okay, good. Alright, nice. It's better to not press the trigger if you're not sure. Oh, we're down to 3. Where are the players? Would you play Nuclear Thunder in a sim setting if they added to the game? Absolutely, yeah.
The victor will be ours.
But since it's an ARB game, it can go fuck itself. Where's everyone? Where are the dudes?
Sorry.
Oh, I think I picked up something all the way there. No, it's a teammate. Never mind. Where the fuck are the dudes? I'm gonna turn around, see if somebody has taken off from this runway. No, nothing. Where the fuck are they? Well. Oh, my air brake was out this whole time. Fantastic. Enemy attackers too far away.
Heading to the base.
Oh yeah, they're way too far away. Yeah.
Returning to the base.
I guess I'll fucking climb and start going RTV. Oh, there's a capture point. Might as well.
Attack the D point.
Attack the D point. Would you attack the D point? I would attack my D point. That third kill game in 29k with you was nice. Yeah, and I was pissed because you kept stealing kills from me when I was dogfighting. But still, we carry that shit. What do you think about the new aim point mechanic? I can get it to work with TV guided bombs. And that's because it's only supposed to work for GPS stuff. I think it's really fucking cool mechanic, but it might be a little bit too complicated to learn how to use it. Like for now, I'm just basically chilling, doing my own thing, so I haven't really bothered grinding too much of the new stuff. But I've been messing around with that mechanic a lot on test drives and custom matches, and I find it really useful. But it's just uncomfortable because you just need so many more keybinds. Oh, we destroyed the convoy by doing nothing? Cool. We are going to capture this, and this should give us the win. And we win. J11B! Yay! I find it really useful. Oh? Oh, this thing has ASMs? What? Oh, alright. Oh, what kind of toys do I have available? LD10. Looks garbage. Looks... That's basically a PL-15. And big chunker boys. Yeah, cool. Well, in this case, I would rather just keep all of my air-to-air ordnance. I don't think it's really smart to... Well, depends. Like, at least for me, like, I would always prioritize PvP weaponry instead of bombs or anything like that. Unless the plane has, like, dedicated hard points for it. Now, let me LARP a little bit with the new aiming point mechanic, whatever thing, because there's some really useful things you can do with this, honestly. So on planes like the SU-34 might be really handy, because you can place aiming points on bases. Say for example, if you're just taking off or you're just flying around towards the battlefield, you can place the aiming points preemptively, like this, on the bases. Then you go to the weapon selection, you start assigning your weapons manually to each aiming point. So for example, I have 3 bases selected, and I know I need 3 grams per base to destroy them, so I'm gonna select the point of interest 0, and I'm gonna assign 3 grams to it. So I press the keybind 3 times, and I have 3 grams assigned to it. I move into the next one, I assign another 3 grams, and then when I move into the last one, I'm going to assign the 3000 UMPK. I press the button, so now I have all the weapons assigned. So now all I have to do is turn around, and I can either release these weapons with the ripple keybind, so I can ripple all of them simultaneously, or I can just release them with the same keybind we've all been using this whole time to fire our bombs or missiles. So I'm gonna use the ripple button. All of the weapons are assigned, so I'm gonna ripple them, and all of these bombs are going towards their corresponding targets. So there's 3 grams going for one base, the other 3 grams going for the other base, and the 3000 going for the last one. So the system is really cool because it actually remembers which weapon you assign to which waypoint, and also how many. Now I have found some issues with this mechanic, like if you don't use manual assignment of weapons and you use it automatic, sometimes your weapons can fly into nowhere. I don't think the automatic ripple does does it too well. So if possible, if you have the keybinds for it, I would always recommend you manually assign weapons to each one of these. So I think the other bomb should be landing in there soon. But yeah, you can see the other bases got destroyed. Now this is the only one that's left. There you go, the bomb just landed. I think another cool like use case that it could do is, say for example, something like the F-16 with Mavericks. I'm gonna create a fucking loadout. Hold on, I'm gonna create a loadout with Mavericks, AGM-65s. So I'm still gonna be taking targeting pod and whatever. I don't care. It's gonna go to test drive. But the thing is, Mavericks, they don't really have a lot of range. You have to get like decently close, so to say. But this is just another like use case scenario that came to mind earlier. So let's say for example you see a ground battle really far away from the map. Now let's say this ground battle is still too far away. Let's say it's still like 30 kilometers. So I can just place the markers on each tank individually, and I'm gonna use it later, but holy fuck, hold on. So I'm just gonna put some markers on those tanks. So far I've only placed 4, I wanna place 6 there. I'm gonna place the other 2. Right. So I placed those markers from really far away, right? I'm definitely not in range of the AGM-65, not yet. So I have to get closer. So let's say I'm gonna fly towards the ground battle to get within range of the fucking thing. No, it's not letting me drop the fucking bombs. There you go. So now, whenever I get in range of the Mavericks, and I want to ripple them as quickly as I can enable the targeting pod slaving into these things, right? So the targeting pod is going to slave to the points of interest I put, and I can just switch between them to ripple all the Mavericks in quick succession. Like that. So if you want to get rid of the SPA on those ground skirmishes or whatever, I guess it's one use case. You can use it this way. I think might be annoying because on some planes you have a targeting pod like this one. This targeting pod has way too much fucking zoom. So whenever you get too close to a ground battle, you just have so much zoom that you cannot really find the targets quick enough. So you end up spending too much time just firing the weapons or like aiming the Mavericks one by one. So I guess that's like a very niche scenario that I would definitely use myself. And another one that I was thinking about earlier is with parachute bombs. Now nobody uses these fucking bombs because people are fucking lazy and they just use the UBU-39 anyway. But something else you could do is, once you have gotten rid of the SPA in a ground battle, you can tag all of the armor vehicles or all the targets you can, and you can just do multiple bomb runs on top of them, and you don't have to manually keep looking for each target all the fucking time. So I'm gonna enable targeting pod slaving and switch to my bomb side. And I have this target in here, so I'm gonna try to make a pass over it and drop my parachute bomb. Hopefully this hits. It did. So now that that target is destroyed, I move on to the next one very quickly. I don't have to look for it, because I just switched to the next point of interest. So now, when I do this little light turns, what I recommend towards the ground battle, I already have another target selected. I don't have to look for it manually anymore. This one is not gonna hit because I was pulling way too much AOA. But let's say that hit. I move on to the next one. this also works on like slightly older planes that don't have GPU39 or whatever. I guess maybe something like the A10A maybe has it. Could be useful for making these strafe runs on ground skirmishes. So now I have the next target selected. Use CCRP. Drop the parachute bomb. There you go. That one is destroyed. I'm gonna move on to the next one. And you can see, like, I'm barely wasting any time finding the targets because I already did some time ago. So drop the bombs, kill the guy, select the next target, recommit, rinse and repeat. See, that one is done. I'm gonna switch into the next one. It's one of those bastards right there. See, this is another case scenario where I would definitely use this thing like that. Very useful. Really useful. F-16 game when? Probably tomorrow. I wanna play it because it got a bunch of new toys, including an HMD. So, man, this plane has definitely aged like fine wine. Like, it just has so much more multi-role potential. Like, it's actually fucking good. And it's also, like, probably one of the most comfortable planes I have ever used because the ergonomics are literally perfect. You have perfect visibility. Plane is very intuitive to control overall. Flight model is still usable. Like, it can still cook a little bit. So overall, like, the package you get for 13.7 is... At least this patch is really fucking insane. Absolutely cracked plane. And by the way, the GBU53 is really fucking dog shit, and the man-in-the-loop guidance is really finicky and doesn't work. So I would imagine these motherfuckers are gonna get fixed in the next few days, because if you're using man-in-the-loop with these and you try to reselect a target, the Seeker is gonna automatically restabilize itself into the horizon, and you basically lose the target lock. So what's the fucking point, right? I don't find the 27SM that comfortable. I feel like I could do a lot more with the SU-30, but that's the difference between that big. Well, which SU-30 are you talking about? The premium ones? Like, the SU-27SM is better than the premium ones. By a lot. But if you're talking about the top tier SU-30, then, I mean, it's not even a fair comparison because it's 2 steps higher in BR. So, like, sure, it's like saying I can get a lot more shit done with the Eurofighter than the F4F. Actually, did this thing get any new stuff? No. Dog shit. It's dog shit. Dog shit plane. I'm 6k away from this thing. Oh, I have to buy all of these previously. Okay, that's dog shit annoying. Alright, well. That fucking sucks. I think the current BR rotation is gonna end in a few hours. Oh, it's not. Okay. Alright, so what I could do is tomorrow I could play the Hornet. This is literally the very first Hornet with Fox trees I am ever going to use, because the only one I've had so far is the premium one. But this is gonna be my very first 14.0 Hornet. I'm gonna go stock grind it in RRB a little bit and get all the useful stuff. Actually, I don't think I want to do that anymore. I'm running out of premium in 8 hours, and I don't feel like playing the game anymore today, so... I have some Golden Eagles. I guess I can just buy... How expensive is it? Yikes. Okay. That's not good. I guess I can just fucking buy a week of premium or some shit like that. And just finish grinding the important stuff. So... There's a lot of shit I need to grind. Not only planes, but I also want to grind the new weapons for a bunch of the planes I already had, because there's a lot of new toys to be added and to be grinded on a bunch of vehicles. Like, huh? Oh, it's the Golden Eagle. I haven't used this piece of shit ever, so yeah, there's a bunch of weapons that were added to a bunch of vehicles, and I need to grind them. But I'll see if I can get some more premium tomorrow. I will stock grind this thing off stream, and then I can play it. Wait, not this one. This one. So tomorrow is gonna be Hornet Gaming Day, and I'll probably also play some F-16C, because well, this thing with all the HMD and all the multi-role stuff is really fun. Just for reference, I fucking love this plane, and I have used it a lot ever since the M9M meta like 3 years ago. Where is it? F-16C. Well, I don't really have a lot of matches in total, but you also have to keep in mind that when I join a match, I usually stick until the very end. So, I think ever since the introduction of Fox Trees, I have probably only played like 20 matches with this, so I don't really have like super goated performance. But I used to do a fuck ton of casts with this thing back in the day. Like, I literally have more ground kills than player kills, literally. It's a really fucking good plane. And right now it's better than ever. Sale tomorrow, so maybe you can get some. Really? Sale tomorrow? What? The Tech Tree ones, but at the same time I feel comfortable with, for example, the Mi-29, but 27SM isn't feeling that good. Yeah, 27SM has a lot of potential, but it's gonna take some brain power. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna make it soft. Like it requires some autism to squeeze its full potential. Like, if you have a really good player, you put that player on the 27SM, it's gonna be doing a lot better than if you put him on the J11B. Just because all the different types of missiles you have, and you also have more. And the fact that they are Russian missiles, they are different from the PL-12s and the PL-8s. Like, this thing can absolutely cook, 100%. But it's not easy to use at all. Radar is dog shit. RWR is dog shit too. So, you basically just have to spot whatever targets you can with your radar. And if you happen to be engaged by somebody somewhat close to you, you have to immediately go defensive and wait for them to get towards you. Because if somebody takes you by surprise, you know for a fact that your radar is not gonna find them in time. So you have to immediately engage into vertical notch and bait them, wait for them to get closer, and then slap him in the face. It's also like the plane doesn't have a radar that is good enough, or missiles that are good enough for doing BBR. So any missile you fire beyond 20 or 25 kilometers away, it's a waste. So this thing cannot do long-range BBR. Which means it's basically a knife fighter. You have to get up close and personal with everyone, because it's the only way the plane works. If you like the F-16 so much, why aren't you flying it in Falcon BMS? Great question. I guess I could have also just killed myself when I was in the womb and just choke myself with the cord, but I didn't have the consciousness back then to actually do it. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna call the stream here. I'll probably, no promises, we'll see you guys tomorrow. There's a bunch of things I want to try out and play with in the next few days. So, we'll see. This one is top priority, high up on the list of my things to do. So, I'm gonna grind this one, and I'll probably stream and play with it tomorrow. So, see you guys around, and thanks for hanging out.